Thanks for joining us for your edition of What's Up Caribbean Newscast for today, Wednesday, November 26, 2014, where we take a brief look at developments in the region. I am Deanza Roberts. In today's edition, St. Lucia bans all UK poultry imports, the national health insurance for Bahamians in 2016, and drunk honeymooners brawl ground plane in Bermuda. In sports, Brian Lara weighs in on Philip Hughes' injury. The details to these and other stories when we return. The news is being brought to you compliments Carib Fire TV.
Barbados, the time is now. FAS 7-Star in association with Hennessy present Hennessy Artistry. December 6th, Kensington Oval, featuring international superstar Joe.
I wanna know.
Taurus Riley.
Oh, it's my day.
Itana.
I'm not afraid.
Bagina Kente.
So me realize the man is just a man.
Sizzla.
Dry cry, even tear.
And Conscience. MC Peter Coppin and Miss Kitty. Hennessy Privilege Lounge, $300. Make this a night to remember. Hennessy Artistry, December 6th, Kensington Oval. Showtime 9 p.m. Hennessy, never stop, never settle.
Welcome back. The Bahamas government expects to start in 2016 the implementation of the National Health Insurance Program, first approved in 2006, to ensure universal access to medical services at low cost. In an event to celebrate the retirement of a group of health workers in Grand Bahama on Monday, the Minister of Labour and National Insurance, Shane Gibson, said the government is working to advance the implementation of the NHI. He says while it is pivotal time in the country, as they look at recent reports in 2010, over 600 persons died as a result of not having access to affordable health care. The NHI plan aims to provide health care to all legal residents of the Bahamas, regardless of age, color, income, or health status. St. Lucia has slapped a temporary ban on the importation of all poultry and poultry products from the United Kingdom as a result of an outbreak of bird flu there. The Ministry of Agriculture said the ban was imposed in light of information received from the Department of Environment, Food and Rural Affairs in the United Kingdom, confirming that the country recently experienced an outbreak of a highly pathogenic avian influenza. The importation ban, which is imposed with immediate effect, applies to all poultry, poultry meat, products and processed internal organs of poultry raised, slaughtered or processed in the United Kingdom from 21 days prior to the start of the outbreak. In Trinidad, that country's Minister of Food Production, Senator Devant Maharaj, has launched the Tilapia Floating Raft Cage Culture Project. Maharaj says the project will generate 27,000 pounds of tilapia annually. According to him, the Food and Agriculture Organization estimates that with an expansion in aquaculture, fish prices in 2022 are expected to be 20% lower than prices today. Tilapia is also more competitive than other types of fish locally, he told stakeholders who gathered for the launch recently. The ministry has been implementing other measures, including the re-establishment of a tilapia commodity task force, which will begin operations on November 28th. On a softer note, a 22-year-old man said he's not sure whether his new wife will forgive him after he abused flight attendants and threatened passengers. Mohammed Keela was arrested on the tarmac in Bermuda after abusing flight attendants, fellow passengers, and even his new bride while downing a bottle of vodka on the Thomas Cook flight from Manchester to Cuba this week. He was placed in handcuffs and detained at the back of the Airbus A330, where staff had to cover his mouth with a blanket to stop him from spitting at them. Keela was fined $3,000 after admitting that he acted in a disruptive manner and being drunk on an aircraft before Bermudan magistrates. His wife even asked to move seats as she became scared of his behavior. On that note, we wrap up news. Up next, a look at sports.
The Central Bank of Barbados Sports and Cultural Club presents Schools Out.
Mr. Henry, have a look at this. Does it make sense to you?
What's wrong? I don't see nothing wrong with that.
He has not learned.
That's just a little step of the pay.
See all the lies, deceit, and intrigue at the Frank Cullimer Hall. Tickets $30. Adults only.
What party headmasters?
What's happened, Michelle?
Tell he I am not going back in there teaching them force right girls in 5B. I going home.
School's out.
In sports, West Indies cricket great Brian Lara believes the injury to Philip Hughes will have a significant effect on the psyche of bowlers around the world, but he doesn't believe the bouncer should be eradicated from the game. After finishing 18 holes at the Australian Open Pro in Sydney on Wednesday morning, Lara passed on his well wishes to Hughes and his family. He backed Cricket Australia's decision to abandon the round of Sheffield Shield. Lara, who described the incident as very unfortunate, believes the ICC has always had the safety of players in the forefront of their decisions. Finally, in sports, Caribbean champions Jamaica will face off with the giants of South American football in the prestigious Copa America scheduled for June next year in Chile. The Reggae Boys has been drawn to play back-to-back matches against Uruguay, Argentina and Paraguay in a Group B that presents a major challenge for the Caribbean powerhouse. Uruguay won the Copa America 15 times, while Argentina has been title holders on 14 occasions and Paraguay twice. Jamaica is the first Caribbean team to be invited to the competition, the oldest continental tournament in football, celebrating 98 years of rivalry.
On an island where national treasures and priceless artifacts go unappreciated.
Me love me out of here. Big man, this one artifact is set for life.
Something very valuable has been stolen.
Them thieves something were expensive and dear.
I want you to pass it on to the entire police force. I want every crook, every vagrant lined up and interrogated.
Who got you bargaining?
Only one team can save the day.
Bana, I want you to get all your people together and get me results. Yo, it's international it man, you calling me about local work? Fuck it, be there.
Oh my god, let me touch this.
Boy, let me go feel.
Just a minute, I can be right. Right.
You see anybody strange pass through here?
No, brother, no. So what do you guys having, man?
Well. One big happy family.
Get ready for big bad villains.
City artifact before the fire gets here tomorrow. Make sure you get it to me by any means necessary.
Get ready for Porgy and murder in Unusual Suspects, the first ever romantic action-adventure comedy drama.
Tragedy struck in the wee hours of the morning as a treasure of our country was taken from its secure holding place at Cricket Legends.
Recapping today's top stories, St. Lucia bans all UK poultry imports, national health insurance for Bahamians in 2016. In sports, Brian Lara weighs in on Philip Hughes' injury. That was a look at the news and sports for today, November 26, 2015. For more regional developments, log on to www.whatsupcaribbean.com. The news and sports came to you compliments Caribfire TV. To see more regional entertainment, log on to www.caribfire.com. Until then, good afternoon, Deanza Roberts.